Hi, angels. I'm Miss Quiet Queen, and you're now tuned into the Quiet Queen Project. Welcome back to my channel once again, and welcome to another rainy day car vlog. I can only do rainy day car vlogs on rainy days. The rain is just so peaceful. I think it brings a certain amount of placidness and serenity to our environment. And I also believe each raindrop is a word or a phrase from Mother Earth. And when it touches our skin, she's trying to tell us something. Unless it is rain that is brought down by artificial forces. You know that there are people who understand how to manipulate the weather. And unfortunately, these are peoples and beings that used to run the world that don't have the greater good of humanity interests. So, saying that, I feel like this rain that we're having now is from Mother Earth. And she's cleansing herself and cleansing us in the process. So let me just say this real quick. I posted a video. We talked about melanated beings and what we're going through. Sorry, I don't want anybody's license plate to show up. But anyway, there's a lot going on in our world. I keep saying that. Everybody says that. With the election, know this. For those of you who are still pro-Democrat, pro-Republican, listen, I think both parties have some explaining to do. But I'm going to tell you, the party that is the worst, the worst of both evils, is the Democratic Party. Demon credit. Do your research. The Democratic Party founded and funded the KKK. That's why they're working so hard to throw this election. And if they get into office, they're going to make it mandatory for everybody to get vaccinated. What they're trying to do is kill people off because the deep state is being dismantled. The cabal is being dismantled. Everybody is talking about it. People are waking up. People are not, we're no longer afraid of speaking our mind and doing what we want. If there are light workers who still, I can't say that, I can't say this word, I can't say word, I'm going to say any damn word I want to. COVID, 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 COVID. You ain't paying me money anyway, YouTube. I try to get monetized and they won't let me. They don't even give me my notifications. They don't tell me who's subscribed to my channel anymore. They don't do any of that. So I don't care. They can kick rocks. I'm going to say whatever I want to say. I'm a free person. Even knowing that people are passing by my house and looking and watching, I believe that there's a greater force that is surrounding me, that is protecting me. I know who and what that force is. And I do not doubt for one moment that I will be protected if and when it's ever necessary. I'm constantly being protected. I was born from the womb protected. I remember speaking to my guardian angel when I was born, aka my higher self. Remember I used to tell you all your guardian angel, the one that was born with you, that was with you since birth? Since birth, that's you. I've learned in my journey that is who we are, our higher selves. We disconnected. So we speak of our guardian angel, aka our higher self, in the third party because we're so far disconnected. But now we are being plugged back in. We're being plugged back in. And this is what the Democratic Party do not want any of us to know. They don't want us to know that these 12 strands that were unplugged 300,000 years ago are being plugged back up. They was trying to get rid of those strands. And they're running scared. Remember, anybody seen a famous singer, Madonna? She was in a bathtub saying, "This ship goes down, we all go down together." Who do you think she's talking about? All of them. Spirit took me somewhere and allowed me to see her personality and who she truly is. That woman was very verbally violent, spoiled, and was planning to overthrow the government. Let me just say allegedly, so I don't want to get no letters, but that still makes me feel like I'm not, practicing free speech. This is supposed to be the land of the free. This is supposed to be free speech. It is not. None of it. Because they're scared. Not just the Democrats, but some of the Republicans, because not all of them are, okay. Our the vice president of the United States, he ain't all cracked up to what he's supposed to be. It's really difficult to understand, y'all, about the cloning process, and we see people up, but they're people up and walking around, but it's not really them. And I don't understand. What I don't understand is once we know who these people are, there was a part of the mass arrest. Once we know who they are, because we're going to get an opportunity to see the videos, I'm thinking, are they going to still create clones for them? That's not fair. I mean, why execute somebody and then let their clone live? But if the original body isn't still around somewhere, you can't keep creating clones, is what I'm saying. What? Okay. So I'm gonna go. I have things to do, but I just wanted to come in and share some of this positive energy I have right now. The rain always kisses my face with positivity and optimism, and I'm happy to start the day in the rain. Whenever it rains, don't let it get you down. Rain is purification. Just like they say, tears are purification. Go ahead and cry if you feel like crying. It's purification. Another thing I want to touch base on is, yes, I'm going to be getting into race again. Not right now. And some people are like, oh my God, why? It doesn't matter. I've had some melanated light workers say, race don't matter. But actually it does. And they want you to continue to say that. Why else were we going through the difficulties that we go through if it don't matter? It matters to a point, and then it doesn't matter. We have to talk about it. And I feel like let it be known, let the record reflect. In future months, within the next coming year, we are going to see how speaking on race and racism makes a difference. We have been afflicted with racism for hundreds of years. We have to have the conversation. You cannot get around it. Somebody needs to be forgiven. Somebody needs to forgive. We need to recognize the wrong, everybody involved, because it hurts. Just like we're talking about and we're going through child trafficking and torture and big companies that are stealing financially from humanity. We have to talk about racism too. And that's another thing I want to say real quick. As far as them stealing from humanity, there are many of us who were supposed to hit the lottery. We did hit the lottery. I was one of those people. The timeline changed. I remember going to someone that I used to work with, and I said, so how I remember you hit the lottery? She was like, no, I didn't. I was like, yes, you did. She said, no, I really didn't. And we kept going back and forth. Then it triggered. I remember somebody saying that to me. And I kept saying, no, I didn't. They were like, yes, you did, Anita. No, I didn't. I say that to say this. The elite, the secret societies, the cabal, they cheat. They know who does what. They keep up with all of us. So if you don't want to say your real name on social media, it don't matter. They know it anyway. If you don't want nobody to know your address, it don't matter. They know it anyway. They find out what they can. And those of us who they know have good hearts, who are not going to join and sign their name on the blooded line, we not doing that. They take our money. They change the timeline. So the millions of dollars that I won, the millions of dollars that my coworker won, we don't know about. They change the timeline, or they take it and they bleep you where you don't have memory of it. That could be a possibility as well. Now, I say that to say this: all of the money that has been stolen from humanity for different reasons through different avenues is going to be given back. This is me knowing this, because those people are not going to be around anymore. And if they're not going to be around anymore, what do they need the money for? You gone. You're off planet. Many of them, some of them are just gone. So what's going to happen to Oprah Winfrey's $2.6 billion? What's going to happen to Madonna's $950 million? What's going to happen to Jay-Z's $1 billion? What about Beyonce's $400 million? Steinfeld, he's worth $1 billion. Barbara Streisand worth $400 million. These people make a lot. I mean, that's just $5 billion right there. All these kings and queens, all these billions and trillions of dollars. They ain't gonna be around no more. So they should have done it what they should have done in the first place and shared with humanity. Now look what's up. Well, ooh, y'all, there's so much going on. We got to get through this. Be brave and be strong. I should say brave, but I guess that is an attribute that's not bad having. But we'll be fine. Constantly think positivity and don't let anybody knock you off your square. If someone's trying to get you upset, roll it off. I will talk to you all soon. Thank you for listening. Stay in the light.